Okay. So, hello everyone. My name is Federico, and I will share some of my experiences, tips, and also anything else. So, as I said, my name is Federico, and my Chinese name is Mao Hao. And I believe if you want to come to China, you will have to have a Chinese name as well soon. So, I am a master degree student here at Fudan, and my research is about computer vision and artificial intelligence. I'm living in Shanghai since 4 years, since I did my bachelor degree as well here in China. And lastly, I am a full CSC scholarship student. So let's now talk about my experience and tips that I could give you to come to Fudan. So first of all, I think the most important thing that you have to know, and many people don't know, is if you want to apply for a scholarship or for the school itself, you have to apply for two different applications. So one is on the school website, which is this one, the International Student Office website, and the other one is on the scholarship website. So for example, you can have the Chinese government scholarship or Shanghai scholarship and so on. Then my tips that I can give to you is that I found useful is that make sure to apply as soon as possible if you have everything ready. It can help to get the offer and as well the scholarship. And I'm sure that many of you may not come from English-speaking countries. So in order to have a smoother process for applying both the scholarship and the school, I suggest you to translate everything first to Chinese or to English so that no problem will be done later on. And I also put the link so that you can have a easier, yeah. Then, since I'm a master student, master degree and bachelor degree are very important. I'm not sure if all of you are applying for master or bachelor, but something that is important to know is that master degree is more focused on your advisor than on the classes. What I mean is, while you're on the bachelor degree, you just go to class and you will talk to the advisor only for the thesis. But during the master degree, you have to have a good relationship with your advisor since you will be spending all the day, not all the day, but at least a few times a week talking with them, following their research and anything else. So my suggestion that I can give you is to try to do your research on who is a good advisor and prepare for the interview with them, and also try to pick an advisor that aligns well with your maybe interesting topics or maybe something that you're good at. For example, it can be AI, computer vision, it can be anything else. And one last tip that I would like to give you is that even if you apply for the only Chinese course, so my major is fully in English course. So everything is English. But sometimes you will still need to know a bit of Chinese. So maybe to talk with your advisor, to talk with classmates on anything else. So I suggest you to learn a bit of Chinese, both for the daily life and for the student environment. So another important thing is why Fudan. Many people ask me why did I go to Fudan or why you could choose Fudan. So when someone asks me this question, I have a story that I tell every time. So about 2 years ago, now I'm the first year of the master degree. So 2 years ago, it was the time to choose my future. So maybe find a work, find a job, keep going with the studies and anything else. And at that time, I was doing an internship in a company here in Shanghai. And many people were asking me, what are you going to do in the future? What is your plan? Are you going to study or are you going to work? And at that time, I was like, I would like to work, but I think studying is the right option. So maybe I will apply for some schools in Shanghai. And when they asked me which school do you want to apply, then I answered, I believe I will apply to the Shanghai Jiaotong because it's good for the mm, scientific research. But then when I told that to my colleague at that time, she instantly said, "No, come to Fudan. Fudan treats you like a person, not like a number." And that thing really made me believe that it's important to, I mean, Fudan is really good at scientific as well, but it treats you like a human. And in the everyday life, I think it's really important to be a part of a community, not just a place to study. So, and I think Fudan is really good at doing that. Both the teacher, the student, the office, anyone is very welcoming and willing to help. And as well as there are so many international students in Fudan, so the environment is really great. And also, as I said, it feels more like a community, not just the school. And there are more than the academic research that is really great environment. The teachers explain really good. The advisor, if you can find a good one, is really nice. But the school also will um, held so many events. So there's going to be like an event, an experience for the culture to make you know some other people, Chinese and international and anything. So I believe this is a really good reason to come to Fudan. And also, one last thing that I found shocking, which I think is the most shocking thing that I found as soon as I come to Fudan. And now I'm not sure about other school, but in Fudan, if you're a master student, at least in my major, you will have your own kind of laboratory or kind of office where you will spend most of your time. So since the master degree is not class oriented, but is more research, you have your own place, and the school provides you it may provide you the office. I'm not sure how it works for you, but the first day I was so excited to see, wow, I have an office and I have my team members are next to me and it feels so nice. And also the advisor sometimes, or the school itself, will mm, hold some events like this one in the second picture where we went to the conference and show the work of the teacher and anything. So more than just study is about the environment is great and the research is also great. People are nice. So I hope you will apply and come to Fudan soon. Okay, so if you have maybe any question, you can ask me as well. Maybe you can open your mic. So it's going to be, yeah, for a few minutes.